Hi and welcome to another free.volous episode. Today, as you may have seen from the title, I'm going to do a facial massage also to my head and neck and shoulder area because it helps me to relieve stress. We end up building up a lot of tension on some muscles around these areas, and that may develop headaches and some other aches that will be very disturbing, and it's an easy way to soothe them. This is not a cure at all, but I feel like this really helps. And at the same time, they say these kinds of massages help to depuff and decongest this area here. It's really good also for allergies when your sinuses are really clogged. This is great to do on yourself, and it's also amazing to do on someone else and having someone else doing it to you. Unless you have really oily skin, you would like to have a little bit of slip just so that you're not dragging your fingers on your skin. You would be tugging and creating wrinkles. So they say having something like a gentle oil or a moisturizer, not one of those that sinks into the skin and then pills, one of those that stays creamy and allows you to do a massage for a while. Also, don't choose something that has a lot of actives, which makes sense because you are going to be working it onto the skin for quite a while. I'm not sure, but I believe this massage can also help those people that are now healthcare professionals that have been wearing masks and goggles for a long time, and we've been seeing those marks very indented on their faces. I think that with a very gentle touch and always feeling how good it feels and being very careful, this may help to soothe those areas a bit quicker. And I mean, a facial massage always feels good. So if you have a few minutes, be it in the evening when you're removing your makeup, doing this with your second cleanser, if it's a balm, it's amazing, in the morning, or just take a few minutes and do it. I almost forgot to put this in. When you're doing the massage, don't forget to check your shoulders once in a while, roll them back and make sure they are relaxed and in place, because it's really easy to start tensing up and that's counterproductive. Also, relax your face as much as you can. At some parts when you're doing the massage, you can put your elbows on a table and use the weight of your head against your fingers as the good amount of pressure if you'd like. So without further ado, I'm going to take the hair out of my face for now and we'll start. I'm going to take a little bit of my oil. I'm running out of it. This is the Cyprus. It's my favorite oil. 1000 Roses. And I'm trying to be kind of Bob Rossi when it comes to this, so that you can do this with me without me screaming onto your ears. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I just put a little bit of oil onto my face, and if you can, wash your hands with very cold water, just so that your hands are really cold. This will feel amazeballs. Right now I'm just pressing my fingers on my face. This helps to sort of apply a little bit of the oil onto the rest of the skin. And just kind of, it's me telling myself I'm here. So now they say that massaging this area here will open up your lymph nodes. I don't know, but I do it anyway. So I'm massaging this area above my collarbone, and because the drawings usually don't specify if it's below or above the collarbone, I do both ways. Let me zoom out a little bit. Now you can actually see my collarbones. So this is done, and so supposedly you're opening these doors so that when you flush it will go out like this. I don't know, but it's nice. Taking a little bit more oil, just do what feels good for you, for your skin. And I'm going to start pressing on my forehead, just like so. Take this time to breathe a little bit, and then start dragging outwards with your two fingers, crossing them in the center and then pushing outwards and gliding them like so, down to your temple, and press in and go back to the center, slide, press in to the temple. There you go. You can also do circular motions, again outwards. And take the time that you need on each part of your face. You can pause this video and go back to it and just stay there for a little bit. The other thing is the pressure. There are some areas where it's going to feel like it's a little bit sore, or it's not comfortable. I like to stay on those areas and apply a little bit more pressure, but not in a way that at the end of the massage I'm sore or anything like that. So find your balance. Less is more, but a bit of pressure feels really good. So after sweeping towards my temples, go down along the sides of the face, down the sides of the neck, and supposedly you're flushing it through your lymph nodes. It's going to go around the eyes on the orbital bone, and I'm going to again press right on the edge of the bone. You can feel it along your brows, look for it and find it and press it, and on the outer corner of the eyes go outwards again towards the temple, again from the inner area on the edge of the bone. Press and glide, 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 and then glide with pressure. Glide. This feels amazing, and sometimes this area hurts like hell, at least on me. You can use two fingers if you like. And then we're going to go to the inside, and as if you were pinching the sides of your nose on the top. Stay there a little bit. It's from that place where the inner area of your eyes meets your brow bone. You will feel it because usually it hurts a lot. And just keep a few small circular motions. And press, and you can even put your elbows on a table or something and just let your head rest against the hands, and this will give you some weight. And then just a few circular motions, and then go from the inside. We're going a bit lower on the edge of the bone, and then bring it out to the temple. Again, from the inside, glide through the socket to the temple. And then we're going to do the same on the lower area. Press and glide, feeling the edge of the bone. If you want, if you're afraid of creating wrinkles on your face or something, you can always use your weakest fingers, which are the ring fingers. Just press and glide, like so. Always bringing it and dragging towards the temple. Every time you feel like it, just sigh. Breathe in through your nose and throw everything away. If you have been wearing those goggles, use your ring fingers on these areas because they will be so sore I can't even imagine. But hopefully this will feel good, especially with really cold hands. And now I'm going to go a little bit lower on the side of my nose and feel where my cheekbone is. And this is the contour that I'm going to follow now. Same thing. First thing, press and glide, going upwards towards the temple, going back to the center, the sides of the nose, feel where it starts. Follow the bone. And now just glide. Next thing, I'm gonna, because I'm doing it on myself, create an L with your hand and you put the opposite cheekbone against that L, and you'll feel it just cuddle in there and kind of rest a little bit your face against that. It feels so good. And then glide outwards. If you're doing this on someone else, this will fit their cheekbones perfectly, or if they're laying their heads on your lap, you will do just this on the cheekbones like so. But for us, taking care of ourselves, here it is, just stay there, find that spot with that pressure. Gives you a little bit of discomfort and stay there. And then when it feels good, just glide away. And then you're gonna go down again towards the lymph nodes. I don't know. Just making sure. Next, fingers on the side of the nostrils, right on the base. Again, you'll find an area on your bone where it feels good to press. And this is great when you're congested with allergies. Trust me, I know. And just circular motions. And again, glide. And bring it down. And now, let's go look for those areas. So many people complain about having lots of pain on this area here where you bite. These muscles here can have so much tension, and these can give you huge headaches. So kind of massage in a circular motion this gum, muscly gum area. You can feel the hollows and maybe a little, it's kind of bumpy under there. That's tension. Remember to relax your jaw if you don't have to talk like I am right now. And again, glide out and down. This feels so good. Now I'm going to go around the mouth, pressing around my lips, like this. And then again, circular motions. And bring it out and down. And go to the chin, circular motions. I prefer to use kind of my fingers like this here, and you're gonna glide along the jawline. Oh, this feels so good. Oh, this hurts. And then down. Again, in the center, run along the jawline, and down. Again, you may feel these little bumps on your jaw. People say if you do this often enough, you will get rid of them. Because I only do this massage when I'm really needing it, because I'm really lazy, I've never noticed any difference, but yeah, so they say. This is one of my favorites, which is here where the earlobe meets your jaw. There's an area there. You should explore on that little nook and see how it feels. For me, this hurts like hell. And so I stay there for a little bit. And you can do both at the same time if you're smarter than me. I'm already feeling a lot more relaxed. If anything, you can relax doing this. And I'm going to kind of go along the jaw on this top area here. I have lots of pain in this area. And if it hurts, try not to frown or do weird faces, just embrace it. Relieve the pressure, be gentler. Yeah, and then go down again, lymph nodes. Just kind of rain on your face. Just pity pat with your fingers down your face. And if you have really cold hands, you can always just rest your face like this a little bit, using your fingers to press on the bones. And stay like this for a little bit. Okay, so we've done the face. Now I'm going to go with neck, chest, and the head, because I'm going to be really comprehensive, but you can take chunks and just do a couple of things. So right now I'm going to do what we were doing on the sides of the neck and just rub gently, but with a little bit of assertiveness. Rub downwards, and then I'm going to tilt my head onto one side, relax the arm you're not using, and use the opposite hand to massage this area here. And my tip here, because doing massage on yourself usually is not as fruitful, is to hold the flesh and feel it kind of running through your fingers. And it kind of gives you that relief. I'm full of knots all the time here, bad posture, not moving that much. This is a complicated area for me. The other side, same thing, with your fingers, just hold your skin and your flesh. It sounds weird. And then let it through your fingers. It will give you some relief. Try to keep your head sort of relaxed without forcing your neck either way. And then let's go to the front. So this one is fun. I've noticed when I had my panic attacks many years ago that for me it was on my left side here, on this chest muscle on the top. I had so much stress and tension accumulated that if I were to massage it, I would cry. It's something that comes from the inside. I'm a lot less sensitive, but if we start from the top, right below your collarbone, feel where that muscle, that chest muscle starts. I'm going to go to my left side, your right, and just go there, and there's an area where it feels it's far more tender. Stay there, circular motions. Don't press too much, especially if it hurts a lot, unless you want that release and you feel like you can cry right about now. And I used to do that, just kind of having a button to decompress, and I would ugly cry for 20 minutes and I'd be fine. It was weird. But yeah, again, make sure your arm is relaxed, the one you're not using. I'm not going to stay here too long. You can stay. Same thing on the other side. Go along. I'm going to show you here. Go along your collarbone. Find that little nook where it feels a little bit more tender and stay there for a little bit. You can go along your sternum and stay there and do a couple of circular motions here, usually on me, because I'm always hunching towards the front. You see where the stress is here and on my sternum, and it starts to hurt if I start massaging my sternum. So again, you can ease the pain by massaging, but you will have to go through a little bit of pain to get a little bit of relief. Just don't be too harsh on yourself. Last thing, I'm going to let my hair down, look ridiculous for you a bit more, because we're going to take care of the head. I'm sorry for my hair, it looks terrible, but that's life. But yeah, you can do this anytime and it feels amazing. So take your hands, as in really widespread and with a little bit of tension on your fingers, and then start from the temples and run it through the inside. Go really deep underneath all the hair and go up. And then when you reach the top, start a massage. Circular motions, and then start moving your fingers. Your scalp will be very noisy inside your head. Come to the front of the head, always rotating. I look crazy and I don't care. I feel really relaxed right now. A little bit more from the front, because this area here on our heads, it takes the toll. And if you are pressing on the top of your head, you will find that there's an area there that is always really tender. I don't know why, but it does. So if you stay there for a little bit, gently massaging, it feels really good. And then you can go back through the back of the head, and you're gonna find with your thumbs the place where the bones on your skull meet your neck, and let your head rest against your thumbs. You will feel a lot of pain. Start massaging and coming outwards along that bone, following it towards the ears. Let me show you, like so, from the center, and let your head rest, feel it better, and let your fingers move along. And you can go down the back of the neck, on the neck, through the sides of your spine. Don't touch the bone though. It's not the best because we don't know what to do with it. So stay with the soft areas and the places where the bone kind of disappears, and just kind of go down like this. And don't squeeze too hard or you'll choke yourself to death, like I almost did. Last thing, this one. If someone else is doing this on you, it feels like heaven. Just massage your hands. We have so much tension on our hands. It's stupid. So I'm gonna roll my thumb along the soft padding, the center of the hand, and moving up like so, and doing the same on the back of the hand. We don't realize this has accumulated so much tension. And glide on both sides upwards towards fingers, and then you can do the same glide. I'm going to take this ring off. Glide through the finger, stay a little bit on the end of the finger, same thing, pull and glide through the finger. You'll feel a little bit of pressure, it feels really good, and glide and glide. And if you really want to work on stress, this little meaty area between your thumb and your finger, where it does the L, if you press it around, just look for it. Usually people carry lots of tension and it hurts touching this area. So if you want to massage that area, it provides a lot of relief again. And that's it. This is my face massage. I hope you have enjoyed it. Take from it what you will. Pick and choose a few parts. Do it all. But yeah, don't forget to take care of yourself, or to take care of the ones you love. And I hope you are all well, hanging in there. I'll see you on my next video. Subscribe, and thank you for spending your time on me. Bye.